There it is.
You've got to love some of the names of these places, hey?
Oh yeah, look at this one.
Look at this one. Dunduckety Creek.
Be careful.
Dunduckety.
Careful with your saying of that one, eh?
Like, I would love to know where they got that name from.
Yeah.
Ned Flanders from The Simpsons should live there.
I don't even know what's he say. Yibbity yibbita.
No, he's not the Yibbity Yibbiter. That was
Oh no,
that was Porky Pig, I think, wasn't it?
No, he was the guy on the fishing show.
Oh yeah, no, but he was always taking. That was taking off.
No, he was going. That's all, folks.
No. Ned Flanders is. Hi, diddly doodly.
Diddly diddly doodly.
So
then we got.
Oh look,
Bendemeer.
Bendemeer.
Reminds me of that cartoon.
Yeah. Bendemeer, come here, boy.
Come here, boy. Yeah. We'll have to find a little snippet of that one. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Oh, Bendemeer.
Bendemeer.
Oh, that's the back way to Bendemeer. We can go the back way to Bendemeer.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, the back way to Bendemeer?
Yeah.
Why not?
This is a pretty little town.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, we did some scouting on this, didn't we?
A little bit of a scout down here the other day, and oh, so cute.
And she's
Look at that.
not far off the highway. She's like,
Yeah. We had a lovely lady who stopped us, and we were stopped down by the river, weren't we?
yeah, we were down there. Yeah, where are we? Wednesday one.
Yeah, she warned us about red belly black snakes, which was kind of her.
Yeah, she said be careful down there in the water because there's been a few red belly black snakes been spotted down there. We went, oh, okay, righto, we'll take your word for it.
Yeah, look at the trees though, aren't they beautiful?
Yeah, it's all the different greens and coming out and all that, but it's not a very big place. We'll probably drop a little information on it. There's some really old buildings. I love how they just keep the old, the historical side of it going.
Yeah.
Oh, these things here, I know what they are.
Sculptures.
Yeah, they're all sculptures in the town hall.
Bendemeer Town Hall. Once you say it, you can't stop saying it like that.
I like Bendemeer. Bendemeer.
Come here.
It sounds very posh, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Very, very posh. But we're going to probably have a look at the pubs if the pub's open. And just have a...
There's the old post office.
Yeah, we're going to have a pub meal because it's dog friendly, which is a change.
Buddha Belly Kitchen.
Buddha Belly Kitchen. Oh, they're open too. You wonder how many people, a little butcher shop. Love that little thing. But it's a really nice, clean little town. It's very, very quaint.
Yeah.
Quaint's probably the only word you can use. But the pub looks majestic for this place. You think you just go down the corner here and it's just up here and you think, well, that's a decent pub.
And there is a caravan park, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. Well, it's up there. We'll probably get some shots of the...
Yep. Look at that. Stunning.
I wonder if it's special because there's a lot of cars here.
Yeah.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
This is the town of Walcha.
Yeah, Walcha.
On our search for somewhere to eventually
To live?
eventually live.
We'll turn him off.
We'll turn him down. We've changed from the dolphin
To a
voice
Viking.
to a Viking, just in case you're wondering. What a pretty street.
It's a nice little place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, better not run the only person crossing the road off in Walcha.
Yeah, no, you don't want to run.
Don't run her over.
You don't want to run over a local.
No, that wouldn't be a good start if you're looking for a place to stay, would you?
Yeah, exactly.
I roses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a race. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today.
Hey, Chachi.
Joke time.
Joke time. Are you ready for this one?
Riddle me not.
What happened to the carrot that outran the rabbit?
That's the carrot that outran the rabbit.
Yeah.
I have no bloody idea.
He lived to tell the tale.
I'll give you that one. That's okay. All right. Bye.
Pretty soon, it was time to say goodbye to Uralla and head to our next destination at Gilgandra, 357 kilometres away. Coming into Egypt.
Walk like an Egyptian. Where's the Sphinx?
When you speak, which is every other second, is cacophony, gun my skin crawling. Hit me like a tidal wave. Hit me like a tidal wave. Like a moth is drawn to a flame. Hit me like a tidal wave.
What are you doing, Charge?
I'm doing a software update
Oh,
on the Fiat.
oh.
So it's, I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, hang on.
I just took, oh, I'll do it.
Ready more?
Yeah. I just hooked it up to Starlink, and it's just doing a scan. This tells us to updated probably about once every couple of months. So
What does it update? Is it?
it just updates the maps. It updates anything in the system, like the display, navigation, media, anything that needs to be updated.
Oh, cool.
They obviously just send it to you and do it, so you don't have to go to a Fiat to do this. So it's easy, yeah. And you might tell them we moved. We moved.
Yeah, we moved. We pulled up at Gilgandra, and we were out sort of
We're out.
under a tree. Actually,
Yeah,
I'll point out where we were.
Yeah.
We were over there, and we spent one very hot, windy,
Dusty.
night under that tree, and then we've decided we were tossing up whether to move to, what was the other
Oh,
place?
golly. You put me on the spot.
Manindran?
Manindran. Hang on. Give me 2 seconds. Let me look it up. So much easier to look it up on Wiki.
It's only about 40.
Mendoran.
Mindoran, okay.
Yeah, Mendoran.
We were going to move there, but I'll just take this over and show them where we've moved to.
Yep. Okay.
This is the Gilgandra Showground. And we just got a nice shady spot under the trees. The type of trees that aren't going to fall on us in the middle of the night. And we're tucked in behind these buildings, so that's sheltering us from the wind, which is lovely. So we're expected to hit about 39, 40 degrees in the next couple of days. And how strong are the winds supposed to be?
Today's going to be about up to 45 knot gusts.
Yeah.
And we were out in the open. It was really, really gusty. So we've got a couple of sheds here that block that side.
Yep.
We've got beautiful trees too. I'm sure.
Yep, I have.
Yeah. So, happy charging. Happy
Yeah.
Susie.
Happy Tonka.
Happy Tonka.
Happy Tonka.
Hey, happy. Everyone's happy. Everyone's happy.
So yesterday, guys, we moved from under the tree over to
Under the tree. More trees.
Under some more trees, just to sort of get out of some of the wind that was blowing through here yesterday.
Yep.
But the weather conditions, not just here but throughout Australia, have worsened. There's huge bushfires.
We actually just ran into someone in a motorhome that's just was told to leave Victoria where they live.
They fled their home.
They fled their home, took their motorhome, and they're heading up to Harvey Bay. And we said, have you heard any information about that? And they said no. So he said, we'll either come home to a home or we won't.
Yeah,
but
so our hearts go out to those people.
So they said they're insured anyway, so they said they can rebuild it for that. So.
But up in north of Queensland, they're expecting cyclones, and there's a heat wave warning for pretty much most of the southern of the country, right from Western Australia through South Australia and New South Wales. I think Sydney was topping about 40 degrees yesterday. And we're expecting temperatures of 39 today at 4 p.m.
Yeah. So she's hot. And
we're going to orientate the motorhome to a more practical direction.
Yeah, so we've got our trusty old compass. So Susie's looked it up, and New South Wales at this time of the year is southwest.
The sun sets southwest?
Southwest, so we're going to set it up on the compass southwest, have the motorhome there.
Yeah.
Make sure that the fridge side, which is right here, is on the shade side, so it's not copying all the sun.
So, and the reason for doing that is to just try and reduce the amount of surface or real estate, if you like. Yeah,
real estate,
that is connecting with the sun.
Yeah, so we're trying to keep just the roof.
Yeah, we're going to face the cabin to southwest. So that the sun is rising from the rear of the motorhome up over the top and setting at the cabin. Yeah,
so we'll do that now. Okay.
So this is the direction that we were facing. So we've just changed the angle, and you can see what I mean, where now the sun's directly above there, and it's going to head behind me here and set over that way, and our fridge vent is now in the shade, and will probably stay in the shade pretty much for the rest of the day.
Do you want to go in the car? Is that a yes? Is that a yes? Car? The car. We're going to the car? Yeah. Okay, go now. Right this minute. Alright. Okay, morning. We're at the Gilgandra Information Centre, and we're going to do the windmill walk and show you a little bit of Gilgandra. And it's about a 2 kilometre walk into town and 2 kilometre out. I don't know if we'll do all that, but we'll see how we go. We're going to just take a walk along, and also we're going to show you something interesting about what they call the upside down river. So come along.
The Gilgandra Windmill Walk celebrates the local community spirit by displaying historic windmills brightly decorated by local disability services groups.
This is the best shot we can get of the Castlereagh River. They call it the upside down river. You might notice it's got no water in it. You might think it's a drought and it's got no water in it because of that, but it's not that. It's the sand. Sandy bottom lets all the water just go straight through. All the water at the moment is actually running under the ground. So it is running. It's a flowing river under the sand, and that's why you can't see any water. But there's a few spots where it's a bit lower, where the water actually comes out. But it's pretty strange. It's just to see that. I thought it was just a drought, and they told us that it was an actual underground. They call it the upside down river because the water runs on the bottom, and and the soil and sand are on top. So there we go, Castlereagh River, upside down river.
This is the reality of motorhome living, folks. It's not all gallivanting on the beach. Sometimes it's spending half an hour in a park waiting for the dog to poo. And waiting, and waiting, more waiting, and even more waiting. Success! Yay!
Okay, summer must-haves. Today is going to go to a temp of 36. We're at Gilgandra, and our number one summer must-have is a working air conditioner. Because as some of you people would know, in our episodes a few months ago, our Dometic wasn't working. So just give you a bit of a rundown on the Dometic. When it's really, really hot, say around 36 degrees, it's no good trying to get it to pull down 20 degrees. You're not going to ever get it down to 16 or 18 degrees. They're a good air conditioner, but they're not made to pull down like a commercial air conditioner or a domestic one at home, where it's a bigger unit and it can do it. So we normally set around about 23, 24, and we find that that's quite sufficient. And what we do then is we put the blinds up. We've got them open at the moment purely because we need a bit more light for filming. And we leave the blinds up, which gives us a little bit more heat displacement from outside. And we're running about 23. Now, I've checked with Dometic on the Dometic site, and a few people have wanted to know, can you run these continuously day in, day out while it's really super hot? And the answer off the Dometic side is yes, you can. As long as you have a good 240 volt power system that doesn't fluctuate, or a good generator that's signed, it's not going to fluctuate too. So both those things will run it, and it'll run it quite efficiently day in, day out. So don't worry about that you're going to overheat it and blow it up or whatever like that. So that's coming directly from the Dometic site. What else can I tell you about them? Keep your filters clean. There's two on this one, both sides. Clean them about, I've got it set for once a month. If you're in a really dusty, dirty area, try and get around about once every, say, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But once a month, I'll find that, you know, they're not that dirty, and they're easy to clean. Just pull them out, both sides, and give them a wash under the water. Let them dry them out, and then pop them back in. So that's the number one thing we'd have for super hot weather like we're having at the moment. Another thing that we've purchased, and we purchased this probably 12 months ago, as a matter of fact. So even though we've only been on the road over 7, we got this 12 months ago, and we got one that was a little bit better. I know that people say it's a sunshade. Oh, what's the difference? Well, this one's called it's from Snapshade, and the reason I like it is it's probably about that thick there, and it's very hard wearing, and it's easy to put up. It just folds. It's nice and solid. Folds up. We'll put it up in the Luton when we're travelling. And first thing I take down is I pop it down. You just slide it in, and you get them for, this is the Fiat one, but you can get them for any model that you got. Put it up, windscreen down, sun blind down, and that's it. So that's that. The other thing we use is, if we're getting sun in the side, is these ones, is your built-in ones for the Fiat. So we just bring them over. Gives it a little bit more sun protection, and obviously these just pop back in. We don't use them that often because they're a bit flimsy, but just to keep the heat out of the cabin. The next thing we do from the cabin is we use the Luton Peak curtain. So this is fantastic for keeping the heat out of from the front cabin getting in the back. And you wouldn't believe how much that makes a difference, is just having that curtain between the front cabin and there. Also cuts down the area for the cooling. The next thing we can do, as I get by you, just to make it a little bit more efficient, is we close this off like so. So we're only using the area that we're actually living in, kind of like, you know, you don't live in your bathroom, go to the toilet, come out. And we found that makes that more efficient and cools it down a lot easier, because you're getting the top of the air conditioner bouncing off this, and it bounces back. So it's more efficient. As an inverter, it turns off and on and regulates itself.
Also, the Sirocco fans.
Yeah, well, the Sirocco fans are a little godsend. They're probably even better when the aircon's on, because I can feel a beautiful cool breeze hitting me now.
You've got 3 speeds on the Sirocco. So you've got slow, medium and fast. These are great because they've got great directional. You can direction them down, up, flick them off, bring them up, take them down this way, get it over the dog when he's down there, which he's not at the moment. So you can, they're multi-directional. They use bugger all power, and they run pretty well, fairly quiet. I mean, that's about as loud as they get. So Sirocco fans, we've got 2 of those. We've got one over there, one on the other side, and they're good. And plus, if it's not too hot, just put this, open the window, Sirocco fans on. It's pretty reasonable.
Yep.
The other thing that we got, which has been fantastic, and we haven't taken them out since we've pretty well been on the road, is these hatch covers for the hatches. Now, I'll open it up and you can just see how much heat comes through here. We went to Clark Rubber, and if you look back on now, Susie will probably throw a bit of information up, but these are silver lined on one side, and they're probably about a good ½ inch, I don't know what that is in mils, but anyway, that thick, and they're fairly sturdy, and all we do is we just pop them up and say like so. Very easy to put up there, and I just put one into that, push it over a bit, and that's it.
Yeah, we haven't taken them out at all.
Yeah, because one, we found that the amount of reflection that keeps the heat out of here on the roof is fantastic. These are so cool this side. And if you really wanted to get technical, in winter you could turn them the other way and keep the heat in from the reflection of the heat up.
Yeah.
But no, and I think they cost us $40 to get cut.
Yeah,
They
Clark Rubber just cut them to size for us. So.
And there's 2 spare ones up there too. Because he said, oh, what do you want? I can cut the spares for you the same size. I said, yeah, great. So, but they've been in there for, well, ever since we started travelling, over 7 months. And they're not deteriorating, and they really do a great job. And they just keep the heat. There's no heat coming through there whatsoever. Yep. So, yep, that's another tip.
Yep. And we've got one more tip. It's in the freezer.
Oh, yeah. Hang on.
When all else fails.
Yeah, all else fails.
Something, a must-have for keeping cool in summer. Paddle pops.
Chocolate paddle pops and banana paddle pops. So really good. And I'll tell you, this freezer, nearly broke my teeth on one of these when I tried to bite into it the other day. So the freezer works. The freezers are good.
And some people have things like slushy machines.
Oh, yes.
They would be a great idea. And, and for the dog, cooling mats.
Yeah, cooling mats for the dog. We haven't got one for Tonk because he's he's an overheating staffy, and as soon as it gets too hot, he wants to turn the aircon on, and I'll get on my bed and I'll just go to sleep. So yeah.
And that's it.
That's it. Ciao.
Ciao. Gilgandra has a population of roughly 3,000 people, with charming old buildings aplenty. And we finally got the answer to the old joke, why did the chicken cross the road? And we can confidently say it was to get to the other side. And if all else fails...
Yeah, move.
Move, yeah. This is our last summer must-have, or last summer tip for surviving our summer in Australia.
Yes,
in
definitely.
a motorhome. If the weather gets too hot, you can always move. So the must-have would be the weather app, wouldn't it?
Yeah, the weather apps are good because that's what we did. We moved, and just doing the move from Gilgandra, we actually dropped 10 degrees.
Yeah.
And actually a nicer outlook at the moment too, because where Gilgandra is pretty brown, because I think they've been lacking a lot of rain at the moment, this place actually is nice and green, which will be coming up in an episode soon anyway, so you'll see
right.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's our last tip.
Yeah, so I mean, all else fails, move, pack up and move somewhere else, if you can.
Closer to the coast.
Yeah, if you can, yeah. Because we moved about 143 kilometres closer to the coastline. And today we got a nice breeze, sitting under a nice tree, and it's actually quite bearable.
Yeah. So, thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.
If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing.
Yeah, if you like
don't know how to, ask a 12-year-old. I'm sure they could help.
Yeah, they all know. They know everything.
They know technology, don't they?
Yeah. And also, there's a new thing on the channel, and we actually it's called Hype. You'll find it where your like button is and subscribe button is. So if you could hype us, that'd be great too. A lot of people automatically doing that. It costs nothing. Yeah. And we appreciate it.
And I guess we're known for telling the honest truth.
Yeah.
By subscribing, It increases our numbers. It tells YouTube that people like what we do.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And when YouTube know that, they push the video out to more and more people.
Yep.
And more people view it.
Yep.
And the more views that we get, the more money we get.
Yeah. And if you think we're driving around in Maseratis and all that, no. Well, YouTube doesn't pay a fantastic amount for the amount of subscribers we have.
It's
so
very minimal. It's only we probably get maybe a tank of fuel a month.
Yeah, about a tank of fuel a month. So woohoo.
Yeah.
But anyway,
but every little bit helps.
Yeah,
so thank you.
Yeah, and it encourages us just to do the content. And also your comments.
Yeah.
By all means, comments, good, bad, indifferent, we don't care.
Yeah.
We don't profess to know it all. So if you could comment, we'll reply to every single one of them.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Ciao for now.